What's going on, everybody? Here with Devin Hannum, otherwise known as Hantiks. What's up, man?
Yo, what's kicking, buddy?
Another Meaford brother on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a few people. Always talk. You miss hometown, or?
Yeah, man. I go up once in a while,
Yeah.
but I don't really get around much.
Yeah, I mean, being in like music, you can't really. There's not a whole lot of opportunity back there.
Totally.
I've talked to a few people. Like, there's good inspiration if you want to go like right in there, up there, but like in terms of like living, it's kind of dry.
Yeah, man, but, definitely.
Your parents were military, right?
Yeah. They moved from Petawawa, like way up north.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's pretty much it up there, man. If you don't farm or you don't fucking join the army, there's nothing else.
There's
really.
Nothing else to do. If you're not retired, then that's pretty much, you got nothing. Were you in Meaford for a while? Because like we didn't really start talking until like last year.
Yeah, I was. When did I move there? I think it was like around 06, maybe 05. Yeah.
Okay. So you're like a while then. You're up there for a bit. How old are you?
23.
Oh, okay. So you're a few years older than me.
Took me a second.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter once you're like out of high school. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
how
man,
old you
exactly.
Are. Once you like break 19, it's all pretty much the same.
Pretty much.
Awesome, man. So you just released your second album.
Yeah, man.
Shift.
Yeah, dude.
Let's talk about that. You did that all in school last year, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Most of it was done. Actually, every song except for one was done during.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, MIA.
So did you do like? I know you have a lot of like collabs and stuff on it, but do you like produce most of your stuff too?
Yeah.
So you're like jack of all trades then.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
How's that start? Let's talk about the process then, like the writing process.
So usually I'll just have a melody or something in my head or a bass line, and I'll start like singing a flow to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's when I just start writing lyrics down with it. And then that's kind of, I have a few ways of doing it. That's the main way so far, but that I've been finding it a bit of a headache, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Having to go in and actually be like, fuck, okay, let's find the notes and fucking, But it seems to be working out a bit better.
Yeah.
So
the more
it's just
you
a
do
bit
it,
more
right?
of a
like,
process.
Yeah, that's kind of, if you're trying to like switch up your process a little bit, it almost like feels like it's never going to work, because if you get so comfortable in that like one mode of doing it, like it's so hard to like switch that, right?
Yeah, man. You just get a groove going and it sets in for you.
Yeah, so sometimes like for lyrics, you just sort of like, you got the beat and then you just start like singing whatever or like rapping whatever, and then just whatever sticks. I do that sometimes when I'm writing.
True.
Just like write out like random stuff or sing out random stuff, and I'm like, okay, that might work.
Man, my roommates think I'm so annoying, probably too.
Yeah, I guess, do you have like, they're not music roommates? You just like,
no, they all are. They're actually all graduates too.
Oh, cool.
They were a year ahead of me.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on.
Yeah, man.
How do you figure out like does every song have like a different like collaborator on it or like feature?
Yeah, pretty much every single one except for, well, there's one guy who was on a few, Jacob Mazzilli. He was in my year of the program too, but he featured on I think like 4 different ones. He helped with a lot of it actually, like recording with me and fucking helped me, you know what I mean, find the right key for stuff and the right words for some of the songs, like switch this up and it actually fits the song because you're hitting a note that's you know what I mean, not cutting it. So yeah, man.
You need another pair of ears.
Oh yeah,
like, you need at least that like one guy that's like totally objective and will be like, hey man, try this or whatever, right? Like,
definitely.
You can't do it yourself. Yeah, cool. So like, what, like, do you go into a song like, okay, I want this girl like on the chorus or like whatever, or like?
Yeah, actually, like, you get to know people's styles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After at least first year.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, this person works well for like kind of a darker sort of blues type song. This one would go good with like more upbeat poppy type shit. And so I usually actually hear it in my head already or imagine it with like, okay, this is who's going to end up singing it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
that's cool. And then they get like, they come in and you just tell them what to do, or like how much freedom?
Yeah, well, if I have lyrics written for them already, I'll give them that, and I'll just say, have fun with it. Like, here's the idea I'm hearing. If you just want to build upon that, because usually they go in and they're like, "What are you thinking?" You know what I mean? And they're like, "I don't know what you want me to really do here." So I kind of give them a little bit of direction, but I say, "Look, just play around with it. Do what feels comfortable for you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on.
Yeah. Man.
So how many? I listened to it a few times. How many songs are on it again, though?
12.
It's okay. Yeah. 12. And then what was the first one? You put out one last year.
The Days Roll On.
Yeah. Did that have 12 songs on it too?
11.
11.
Yeah.
Cool. Was that that was all once you got here too?
Yeah. That was during first year mostly.
Okay.
A lot of it too is actually just stuff I started working on during general arts and science as well, and then because I never really rapped until around last year.
Right.
I just produced, and you know what I mean. I was in a band too, this band called Jive Mind. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. How'd you find? What was your journey to the program?
Man, Drew and Dakota from Bodie Jar, they they helped me a lot to get here. Like, I was always messaging Drew at least once a month to be like, "Yo, okay, so I got this in the mail. Set this out, you know what I mean? So what do I do now?" And he's like, "Oh shit, okay, you have to go here, do that." Yeah, man. Yeah, he helped a lot with that.
Yeah, they were. Drew was helpful too, because I didn't even really know about it, and I was just in limbo after high school. And then my friend Drew that I lived with at the time was like, "Do you know what Drew Merrifield's doing? Like, I think he's at Fanshawe doing this music program." So I messaged him, and he was like, "Dude, it's fucking sick. Like, you have to be here."
Totally.
So I was like, "All right, man, I'm on it." Did you do Gen Ed here in Fanshawe, or did you do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a little different too when I did it. It was, I think, the first year that they did it, you could pick different streams to go into.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, man, we were just kind of like a guinea pig sort of group, you know what I mean? Just all this test stuff. And yeah, so it was all right though. It was pretty cool. Like a lot of the classes were like history of rock and roll, fucking jazz and blues, punk and hardcore, reggae, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was sweet.
Oh, cool. I did Gen Ed at Conestoga because I did it when I was in Kitchener.
Okay.
It was boring. It was like pretty much high school again, but like super easy high school stuff. Like, I did so much better in that program than I actually did in high school.
Oh, dude, same here, man.
I was like, oh man, if I did this well in high school, I would have been like laughing. But yeah.
That's what my mom said too.
Yeah. I was like, I just wanted to get out of there so I could get here. I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to do everything. And yeah, I just wanted to get through it. Yeah, cool. So, you just did a music video.
Yeah.
With Anthony Middick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He actually did a dope job with the editing.
Yeah, he did a good job.
I got a few of my buddies. Actually, Jacob helped shoot it. Alicia Giampaolo.
Okay.
Taylor Jennings. Actually, most of the shots in the video were from Taylor Jennings and Alicia. And who else? Oh, a buddy of mine, Reed, got a shot or two in there as well, back down in Toronto.
Right.
And then, that was pretty much
So you shot it all over then?
Yeah, man, pretty much. Well, just between here and Toronto.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was for Burnout.
Yeah.
Good track.
Cheers, man.
What are your plans like for further promoting this thing? You thinking more videos?
Well, I'm also working with this charity too, Music Counts. So, well, I'm not really working with them. I just I set it up with them where all the proceeds from online sales and downloads are going, like the royalties I make from them are going to benefit them. So
awesome.
What they do is, I guess they all the donations they receive go to funding for music education and also getting instruments in the hands of like kids all over Canada and all that. Oh,
that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
It's a great thing to do.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome. How'd you like come up on that?
Well, I was thinking about some stuff earlier on in the summer, like a bunch happened this summer, right? So I essentially I was just like, well, this is the idea I had behind the album. Like, it was more about making a shift in your life from like negative to positive, and like, you know what I mean, going out and chasing your goals and dreams and trying to accomplish them. So I don't know, I just thought, you know what, like, I was really privileged growing up. I was able to get instruments and learn how to play them. You know what I mean? Especially like we went to the same school and so yeah, man, it was cool. We had pretty good music teachers, especially in high school as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, were you in the
mean?
music program?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What'd you play?
I played violin.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was like, I remember in grade 6 when you picked them in Miss Peddler's class.
Yeah, man.
Zach was like, my brother was like, I don't know, like violin's like same like key and everything is like guitar, like it's the same.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I was like, all right,
all
cool.
in the treble.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you just like contacted them and music counts and.
Yeah, pretty much. I just said I want to work it out this way, and they sent me this this form to fill out, kind of thing, and. Yeah. That was it. They're running a campaign. I think it was like a 12-week campaign or something on their website for it too.
Okay.
So,
oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I did like a whole write-up for it and everything.
That's cool.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. That's great. That's great for like so many different reasons.
Oh yeah.
You're helping the charity out. It helps you. Like I'm sure that helps promote your stuff a little bit.
Totally.
Too,
and
like,
you know what I mean? I've been seeing a lot of people do shit like that lately. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? It is a good way to kind of give back. And
yeah, absolutely.
Also kind of get my name out there.
Yeah.
Whether it be like positive or negative, you know what I
mean?
People think it's like, oh, he's just doing this to be fucking famous or whatever. Yeah. It's not really what it's about. It's also just so people can like hear the message too. You know what I mean?
You're just like doing your part. It's all about, music is all about community.
Totally.
Helping each other out. Yeah, man, that's awesome. So we got like shows coming up or like.
I've been trying to get a couple. It's just right now is really hard. I've been working a few other side projects. Okay. So I've been all over the place, like between here, Toronto. I'm actually going down to the States to Cincinnati this week.
Right.
Also probably San Antonio, like down in Texas later on in the month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been talking to a few other people trying to line some things up. It kind of sucks down here since all these bars are fucking closing down, man.
Yeah. What's like, I don't know a whole lot about like the hip hop community in London. Like I don't know what that's all about.
It's they got a good scene, man. It's really old school.
Yeah.
Like there is a bit of a newer, more modern, like that trap kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just kind of weird because I'm doing my own thing with like this pop rock sort of mix of it. So I'm too poppy for the fucking the hip hop shows, and I'm too hip hop for the pop shows, man. Yeah,
that's true. Do you know like who else is doing stuff like similar to you? If you had to like put a show together.
Well, I submitted for this contest like back maybe 2 months ago.
Right.
And they contacted me and they were like, "Yo, we've reviewed all your stuff. We've checked it out. We'd like to invite you to come play this
awesome.
this show down in Toronto for it."
Yeah.
It was called the oh shoot, I can't even remember the name now, man. I'll think of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they play these shows in all the major cities in the States and Canada.
Yeah.
And it's just essentially a contest. So each round is in a different city all over.
Right.
Kind of thing. And then I think there's like a big cash prize or something in the end or some sort of deal.
Cool.
Yeah, I just kind of stumbled across it.
Yeah.
Applied for it. And yeah, they ended up checking it out. And they were like, come on down to it. And in the end, man, I got set up for jury duty the same day.
Oh, no.
I got the mail, like, I think 2 days later, and I was like, no.
Oh, what?
It's brutal. And then, so I had to cancel. I'm doing the next one, though. It's going to be, I think you said January.
Okay.
I just have to get a date and stuff. So,
right.
But,
oh, that's rough.
yeah, man. The night before I was supposed to be up in Owen Sound for jury duty, they called me, and they were like, hey, I guess the guy pled guilty, so they canceled it. And I was like, are you serious, man?
Oh, man, that's so brutal. I think you can, like, if you get asked to do jury duty, I think if you, like, you can, like, ask not to do it. Kind of thing. If you're like, hey, I have this going on.
I did that last year already because I was
really?
in school still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so now they said right on the letter, they were like, you can't back out of this one.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, that
I think
sucks.
you do like jail time if you don't
Oh,
fucking
really?
go. Yeah, apparently.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I know my parents, they were going on a trip one time, and it was like paid for and everything. And then my dad, they were like, "Yeah, you got jury duty."
Oh
He was
no.
but they let him off, or and it was they either let him off or it was like a similar thing where they were like, "Never mind, like you don't have to do it anymore."
Cool.
But yeah, because that would just suck. If you like pay for like a trip and everything, and then you gotta go.
Oh
like,
yeah.
do jury duty.
Definitely, man.
That'd be nonsense. I haven't been summoned yet. Not had to do jury duty yet. Cool. What do you want to talk about? Talk about music videos a little bit. You've done a few music videos.
Yeah, man. There was the one I did with Ginge there, the last one. That was the first single on the album. That one actually did pretty good. It's got like I think over 12,000 views or something now.
Right.
It was on like I guess MTV Uploads.
Oh, cool.
On like RollingStonesMag.com and a bunch of these other sites too.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
Sweet.
So yeah, I got a bit of promotion from that. I guess and a bunch of views from it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I'm setting up a few other ones too. I'm gonna do a video for Pressure. I'm gonna do one for the intro and the outro. It's gonna be like a combination of the two.
Right.
And then, what was the other one? Mazzilli and I are still talking about doing a video for that song tonight.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know. It might be happening.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
When you start doing shows and stuff, are you gonna have like a band, or are you gonna just like?
I've been trying to, but like it's kind of hard, right? To kind like I think we were starting to do something there earlier on, but even everybody else in the band, they were all off on different schedules too, and like, it is
rough trying to get people to. So it sucks about having a band. Like,
exactly.
When it works well, it's awesome, but then like scheduling is a bitch sometimes. Totally. So, yeah. But
do you remember Bryden Summers?
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking to Bryden.
Me too, man. I'm actually like helping him out with some shit right now.
He's been asking me lots of questions.
Cool.
Yeah, I was trying to help him with like marketing and stuff. He like didn't know anything about like social media. Like, neither do I, but I was like, this is what I've been doing, and it's kind of been working. So like, I don't know, but yeah, he's been sending me his stuff and everything. It's cool, man. It's like it's very doorsy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about that a few times. He told me that because he's out in Vancouver, and he said he was like gardening one day, and John Densmore just like walked up on him, like the drummer from the Doors, just like walked up on him, and Bryden like turned around, and he's like, "Holy fuck, like, you're John Densmore, what the hell?"
Jeez, man.
Yeah, he's like one of my favorite musicians. It was so wild.
That is wild.
Yeah, man,
jeez.
I don't even know.
Fuck.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Who are your like inspirations?
Oh man, like,
where did it start?
Well, I'm a guitarist mainly, right? So like fucking all the greats, like Jimmy and the boys, right? But man, I don't know. I guess like fuck, I love all music, you know what I mean? So there's so many different people I could say influenced my sound or my style, but people I'm listening to like right now are like a lot of Canadian people actually, man, like Classified, Word Burglar.
Oh, cool.
Chocolate. Who else? Yeah. Bunch of old school stuff too.
Yeah. You like old school stuff?
KRS-One. Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Cool. That's your. You prefer that stuff more than
when it comes to hip hop, you know what I mean? Like there's a few modern, I guess, rappers that I dig, like Wiz. I'm a big fan of Wiz. Machine Gun Kelly. Fuck. I don't really dig the mumble rap, trap shit. You know what I mean, man? So and that's what I'm seeing everywhere. I'm hearing all these names and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
I don't have a huge hip hop like catalog. I'm probably kind of weak. If I told you what I listen to, you'd probably just shake. But yeah, that's cool, man. When did you start? Like, when was it? When you said that you haven't really been rapping for that long, like when was it? When did it start for you? Like, I'm gonna do this.
Probably right around the time MIA started, man. Yeah.
Did you guys have a lot? I can't really remember. You had a few like hip hop artists in your year.
Yeah, we did. We had Niggawana. We had Jennings. Who else was in our year? Kemar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think now. There are a few other people who rep, but I know the ones who mainly got up and performed. I guess.
Yeah.
Dylan Salomon's there. Yeah. Scrambled eggs. Who else? Yeah, now I feel bad. Sorry, guys, if I forgot anyone.
There's so many people.
There were. Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because I remember Kemar. People are still talking about his Share the Land performance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It was really tight.
Mike was still talking about that. That was good. Because you and Jennings did, like, you came on with Buck Knife, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, we like, because of the strike, we're like kind of starting Share the Land, but it's rough because Mike's not here. So like we're trying to get everything going, but like, I don't know, it's kind of rough trying to start everything.
That is rough. I never thought about that. Is it the school that throws it on, or is it just
no, it's
public
like Mike.
Every year? It's just
Mike,
eh?
He like got the team together and everything before the strike because he was like, this is probably happening and I don't want it to like.
Yeah.
It's like we have our team, but then like even with auditions and stuff, like we can't really do auditions yet.
So shit!
Like,
no doubt.
It's like
you guys get to even use the ADC. Or anything?
Everything's open, which is awesome because like the studios have just been like everybody's been in there and doing their thing, so that's cool. Like my band's got a ton of stuff done right now because of the studios. Well, like the first week, this is week 4, and like everybody's kind of losing their motivation to do stuff now because it's just like so draining. Like people are just like bored, and the first couple weeks I think everybody just went ham and like got in the studios and did everything, but now we're like, I don't know what to do. You know, but
true.
But yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about Share the Land.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, actually, I just wrote the new album.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I had that down.
Yeah, man. It so far there's only 8 songs I've got, so it's still in the process. But I've started recording shit, started mixing a few. There's one that's actually almost done. The first single coming out.
Awesome.
I won't give away the name of the single, but the name of the album is gonna be called "The Time Away."
Okay.
And yeah, I don't really have, like, I've kind of got an idea for it. It's still there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the handful of songs that I've got now, there's 2 or 3 that kind of don't really fit the theme yet.
Right.
So I'm going to try and find a way to tie it in with writing a few more songs.
Right.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, cool. Man, putting out an album every year.
Oh, yeah. Trying to keep it fresh. This one, too, I think it's going to be a mixtape, so I'm going to try and get it on .piff and all that shit for free. So
okay,
yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
That'd be cool.
Definitely.
And then you're just doing that like from your house, or?
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, I can't get in the studio. Yeah. Well, actually, man.
You might be able to pull some strings.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Totally. They're actually right now the studios like 3, 4, and 5 are like closed down for a couple more days.
Oh shit!
Like they're changing all the carpets and stuff or something. But
okay,
everybody that had studio time was just like got shafted for the last like week. But whatever.
I hope they fucking carpet that cement wall.
Yeah.
There, or the brick.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I can't remember. Was it concrete or brick? Right behind the monitors.
Yeah,
in Studio 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They I can't remember. I've been spending time in there, but they like redid the desk and everything.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really good. That's cool though, man. Do you like working from home or in the studio stuff?
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, man. To be honest, my vocals, I dig doing them at home more. I'm comfortable there. It's in my zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I liked recording drums, bass, guitar, piano, all that shit.
Yeah.
Also, like, background vocals.
Yeah.
We'd go and set some shit up for sure in there with the baffles and, like, the bigger room and everything. Yeah. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
But, I kind of find my zone when I'm just chilling there at my crib, you know?
Yeah. And you don't have to worry about like how much time you have left or whatever. You can kind of like work at your own pace.
Exactly.
Sort of thing. Like,
definitely.
Yeah, that's true. And like being able to like go out to the studio, that was also fun. And you have more option like with mics and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
There's more toys to play with.
I know, man.
But
I need some new shit actually.
Yeah. You had like a decent setup. What's your setup look like?
I've got a couple of KRK 8s.
Yeah, cool.
The KRK 10S sub to go with them.
Nice.
I've got just a Scarlett 2i4 now, but I'm looking at getting an Apollo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then what else? I've just got like a Novation launch key.
Okay.
For my MIDI controller there.
Right.
And then that's pretty much it. Then all my instruments and shit,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I have a bunch of guitars, a bass and shit too. And
yeah, because we were talking about a couple minutes ago, like you keep like the pop influence like a little bit. Like you always got like live instruments usually. Like,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I tried to keep it fucking real, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's cool because it's not like a total switch from you going from like playing guitar to now like doing this whole other thing. Like,
exactly.
It's a nice mix of the world. That was like obviously a conscious decision, or is that just like how it worked out?
It was kind of a conscious decision,
right.
You know what I mean? And in the end, I still sort of just find myself doing it on impulse now, like fucking muscle memory, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of my stuff, though, I'm actually finding I'm writing everything or starting off in like all on my controller, like the MIDI controller there. So I'm doing that all in the box, and then afterwards I'll be like, okay, I've got this idea for the guitars. Like this is gonna sound dope if I throw this in, doing these strum patterns and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Throw a solo in there.
Yeah.
Like I always try and layer my my hip hop subs with a real bass, as well as a MIDI bass, like some sort of synth. You know what I mean? Just to give it that analog vibe.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that stuff when you like hear like a real guitar in there. I love a good distorted guitar.
Oh yeah, man.
Do you go when you're in the studios and stuff? Do you like fuck around with guitar sounds a lot, or do you have like a go-to?
I do. Well, I try to keep it clean because I like to. When it comes to live, I don't play guitar live really anymore. I'm gonna maybe one day, if I do have a band, try and get in there and fucking have something going with it. But I don't really record with pedals or anything like that, so I'll just mic up an amp clean. Throw some gain on it. Like usually I use tube amps, right? I've got a tiny Terror at home.
Cool.
With these, like the big cab for it, the 12-inch speaker one. And then, I mic that up with a 57 and a 7B. And then just kind of find a good tone in the box with that. And I'll throw some like distortion on it afterwards. Or sometimes what I will do, because I dig the sound of a big muff, so I'll throw that on while I'm recording through. And also with the wah too. I'll never like program a wah. That shit's fuck that, man. You know what I mean? With the fader doing all the automation on it. Not fun.
I was gonna say that would be nonsense.
Yeah, dude.
Try to like automate a wah. That would suck.
It's brutal because like, man, your foot I find can move so much faster. You know what I mean? I should find a way to set my wah pedal up to the mixer.
Oh yeah, there might be a way
so I can automate with it.
There's probably a way to do
I don't know.
Just do you have like a actual like physical like interface to work with in terms of like faders? Okay. So I was gonna say, if you're like trying to automate, like automating like on the screen, like what kind of sucks if you're trying to use faders and stuff. It's never exactly the way you want it to go.
I know, man. It's brutal.
Yeah.
Because then you're always trying to hit even numbers and fucking, you know what I mean?
And you can never like get it the same. It never like hits back to like where you want it to go.
Exactly.
It'll always be a little bit off. I love the first. We just started when we were recording, like fucking with guitar sounds and stuff. And like for my guitars, we kept it pretty simple. But for Nick's guitars, we had like, I think we had 3 guitar amps and like 5 mics. And that was like a lot of fun to like getting the tone or whatever for that.
Dope. That's cool, always fun, man. Get a huge sound.
Yeah, because there's so many different options. Like with all that stuff, five mics and three amps there's a lot going on there.
Do you ever run a compressor?
Yeah.
While you're recording?
Yeah. Carl did most of that stuff, but yeah, we did. We usually fuck with that.
Cool.
With the distressor on stuff.
Man, I was so fucking stoked that Slate Plugins just released one for, I think they call it FG Stress.
Yeah.
But it's like a complete replica of the fucking distressor.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been into the studio for like about maybe 6 months or something like that now, you know what I mean? So I haven't really heard what the distressor sounds like, but it's been a while, so you know what I mean? Like from what I remember, dude, it's pretty damn close. Good, Oh yeah, they have all the fucking same settings and everything for it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, those things are awesome. The gear that they have in studio too, as opposed to like what's in Studio One, is amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Got a few extra stuff in there. I like Studio 2 is awesome.
I dig it too, man.
It's really good.
It's really sick.
What's like one of your favorite things about MIA? Now that you've been out for a little bit.
Man, honestly, first year was really awesome because I was throwing a bunch of the parties too. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were
it was
talking
mostly
about
us
when,
in the set.
When Bodhi Jar was here or whatever, we were talking about that. I was asking them about other houses. They were like, oh yeah, like Devin Hannum. And I was like, oh yeah, we were talking about that. You were telling me about that at awards night.
Dude, it was so sick. Yeah, it was a good time. Actually, one of the videos, Wish It Won't Stop.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's all the GoPro footage because I turned mine on and I just started throwing it around to people that night.
Yeah.
And fucking yeah, man, it was sick. Yeah, there was some stuff I couldn't really put on there, like the naked people dancing on the roof and all that. And but yeah, it was cool. And yeah, Bodhi Jar came. They like fucking headlined pretty much for the night.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a sick time. They brought the fucking ceiling down almost, man.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's crazy. Did you guys have a name for that house or?
Not really, but one of the nights, like one of the last parties we threw, there ended up being a tortilla thrown in between the screen and the window of the kitchen window. And somebody suggested we call it the limp tortilla to go along with the sad taquito, right? But yeah, man, fucking.
That's funny.
I think that was actually the awards night, if I remember. Really? So we didn't really throw any parties after that. But
that's so funny.
Yeah, man, I miss that for sure. There's some good times.
Yeah, man. I love the house party scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like for like MIA. Not just like your general college house party. I hate that.
But oh, like, dude, I know. It's more fun, man, with the live music.
The house shows are way better.
We only did the one with like an actual list of bands like ready to go and shit. That was the very last one there. But the others were cool, man, because we threw the start of the year party, and that's where a lot of the bands that are still together now actually like kind of met up for the first time and jammed and shit.
Yeah,
and
true.
It was sweet, man.
Oh, that's so cool.
It was really cool. It was all just like we had that studio jam room, whatever. So it was all just like a free jam.
Oh,
Usually
really?
you jam a song or two, pass the next instrument on to the fucking next guy there, and yeah, man.
That's actually killer. That's a good idea. Man, somebody should do that again.
People would always bring theirs over, and that's the thing we'd say, like, we have an extra room. You can, like, lock your instrument up if you want, you know what I mean? You can take it home, too, the next day. Or fucking, we'll leave it here for you, don't worry.
Yeah.
And all that shit. And yeah, man, it was a good time. Like, MIA was a big family.
Yeah,
so nobody ever was worried about fucking getting their shit stolen or anything like that. People treated their shit like they wanted theirs treated.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like about it, too, is, like, there's always a ton of people at those parties, but, like, everybody's just, like, cool because everybody's on the same, like, playing field kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, like...
Definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, cool. Sweet. What else are you working on?
What else am I working on? Well, some of the other side jobs I'm doing are like producing for a few people, you know what I mean? Doing just some hip hop beats for this one guy here in London, and then some recording for another guy I've got lined up. I was supposed to later today, but he had to reschedule.
Oh, okay.
What else? Oh, yeah. We were talking about Brad, and I'm helping with him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So those are pretty much the side jobs for, like, the music. And I'm also working with this company doing, like, installation for audio systems,
Right.
and like these really big houses and shit, and bars and restaurants and some clubs too. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, man. It's a good time.
How did you find that? How did that come about?
Honestly, man, I went online. I was like, fuck, MIA's done now. I need to find something.
Yeah.
So I forget what I typed in. It was like music production careers or audio careers or something, and then that came up for like the London area. So I was like, fuck, sweet. Yeah. Let's try it. I applied, and he called me back the next day. He's a good guy, man. Yeah. He's sweet, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a fun time. We always we go in there and just kill it, man. Yeah. Yeah, he was actually surprised a few times. He's like, holy shit, man. Cool.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Is it just like you two? Is it like a small business?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And he's got like other subcontractors kind of all over the place too. So like he'll call them up and be like, yo, we have this job in this city. I need you to go here, this place, and do this for me while I'm running around with these guys. And yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. It's like a Monday to Friday thing?
I wish. You know? Well, yes and no, actually. It is Monday to Friday, yeah, but it's not like an 8 till 4, 9 till 5, you know? It's like we got there yesterday. I worked... Actually, fuck, I don't remember what day it was now. Not yesterday. The day before we worked from 1 p.m. till yesterday at 5 in the morning.
Oh, nice.
And we slept for like 3 hours because we had to be up and out of the house we rented. Oh man, it was a schwan place. It was such a dirty house. It was fucking built in like the 70s. You could totally tell, like, there was no shag carpet or anything, but there was like all these brown tiles with weird floral patterns on it and shit, and all the toilets and everything were like, the porcelain wasn't white, it was actually like dark brown, like a weird ebony color, you know what I mean? Or not ebony, but like a walnut, a dark walnut. It was so weird, man. There's like a bidet in the bathroom too. Nice. Yeah, they had 6 bedrooms or 5 bedrooms, something like that. 2 kitchens. Fuck, what else? 2 or 3 kitchens, like 2 laundry rooms, 4 dining rooms, like 3 living rooms. Fucking, it was huge, man. Every room too had a glass slide door going out to a balcony. This guy went balcony crazy. What? Yeah, man. And it was like 4 stories, this house. Oh, that's like, crazy. It was nuts. And right on the lake too, right on Lake Ontario. So you open the back sliding door. Nice. Go out to the one main deck. Yeah. And you can walk across the back lawn right there, and you can see from all the balconies the lake and shit. Oh, wow. And it's not even like 50 feet away, you know? Wow. Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
So sick.
Wow. That's I worked in Byron this summer, landscaping, and I don't know if you've ever like been to the Byron area, but it's like the really nice side of London.
That's where I was working too, actually, for Springbank Park.
Yeah. It's crazy over there, man. Like the houses and stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
It's impressive. People fucking love their lawns over there. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Have you ever been up the Windermere area?
I don't think so. What's over there?
Well, like it's called Elsie Perrin Estate. Okay. Or something, or Elsie Perrin Williams Estate. Okay. And man, it's like this huge, like Spanish style home. Right. There's a lot of buildings around here in London that are named after her too. Oh, okay. But like, man, it's one every year for like its gardens and all this shit too. It's got huge gardens, so like the city maintains it and everything. Huge property too, man. They host like weddings there and all this stuff. And, it's crazy. There's like I don't even know how many acres. Right. It's nuts. Wow. The driveway, so it's all gated in. There was a house for their gardener and like groundskeeper. Yeah. And like you go down, you're like, you know what I mean? Just spiraling all over the place up these trees, and like the house is on this big hill sort of side. Yeah. And it's like a wraparound driveway, like a big circle, you know what I mean? With all these trees in the middle. Like, man, such a huge property.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Yeah, London's a weird city, man.
It is.
Just like any turn you make is just like totally different from like the last block that you were just on. Yeah. I'm not used to that. Meaford's pretty uniform.
I know.
It's like a lot of trees, and like that's about it.
Fuck yeah.
That's so funny. when like do you get a lot of when you like tell people where you're from? You just get like blank stares and stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Like Blue Mountain, you know Blue Mountain.
I'm from Meaford.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I straight up. That's it. I just go Blue Mountain, Collingwood. You know, one sound.
Yeah.
Everywhere surrounding Meaford.
Like anywhere.
Georgian Bay.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. People always once you say Georgian Bay, I find people like, oh, like okay, like I know what's up with that.
True.
My brother's friend would always be like, I always fuck with people like, yeah, Meaford, like, you know, like Eugenia, like Kimberly, like just like all the other like obscure small towns around Meaford.
I like that. I'm gonna try that shit.
Like Flesherton.
You just watch their fucking face get even more fucked up, yeah.
Like all the ones that are even more obscure than Meaford. Like Kimberly's like literally like less than a kilometer long. He's like, you know Kimberly? No, what?
Rockland?
Yeah, Rockland. Those four corners that you just blow by.
Clarksburg?
Yeah. Yeah, like all these like
Thornbury.
little towns. There's so many places actually.
Actually, Thornbury makes the beer or the cider.
Yeah,
so
the
yeah,
cider,
they may know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, Thornbury's where all the rich kids are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's funny. Now that I think about it, there's all these like little towns around Meaford that like aren't even like towns. Like Clarksburg's not really like a real place. It's just like something you like drive through. It's like pretty much Thornbury.
Yeah,
or
man.
It's not the same thing.
Oh yeah, usually like there's a welcome sign, welcome to Meaford,
Yeah.
or Collingwood, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a green sign or a blue sign on the side of the road.
Yeah.
With the name, doesn't say anything else. No population,
There's
nothing
like
like
not
that.
a mayor or anything. It's just like
Yeah, man.
That's so funny. I never thought about that before. That's hilarious. Small town problems that like nobody can relate to.
Nobody can explain it either. Why is this not fucking? You know what I mean?
Oh man, that's so classic. What kind of jobs did you work in Meaford? Did you ever work on a military base?
I was odd job Jack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, straight up. I was first job I was working at the military base in the back kitchen and shit.
And you were doing like mess hall stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
And then I worked for, holy shit, man, everywhere. Like a few other kitchens, Dollarama at one point.
Nice.
Where else too? Oh, I co-opted at Carrie's Computers and Music.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that was fun. That was
cool.
really cool. Used to build computers with them and just jam out
Yeah.
too. And fucking it was a good time. Fix and repair guitars. That's where I learned how to actually like do all the wiring and stuff like that. And
Oh, that would have been cool.
But then I went during school, I took a lot of like horticulture, greenhouse courses for other reasons.
Yeah.
And, you know, I ended up actually getting hired at all these garden centers. Well, a couple, the Canadian Tire one I worked for.
Okay.
And then the greenhouse here in London.
Oh, cool.
And then I worked for like an arborist too. You know what I mean? Just like cutting down trees and shit. And I worked for Chapman's Ice Cream.
Nice.
That was fun, man.
Yeah.
Every shift, if you wanted to take home ice cream, they were like, yep, but you have to take a minimum of 2 tubs or 2 boxes.
Oh, really?
That is what up. Honestly, that was fucking cool. That was so sweet.
I, like a cousin of mine, her husband worked at Chapman's for a bit.
Okay.
His name was Dirk. I don't know if you know him or not. It doesn't matter.
I don't think, no.
I don't even really know him. I just know that he worked there.
Okay.
That's cool though, man.
Yeah, man, it was sweet.
Yeah, sweet, man.
Well, actually, to be honest, it was fucking cold, dude.
Yeah,
it was a little creepy. You're all walking out like dressed the same like zombies in this factory fairy uniform and shit, and like, I did in between I was on like a year off because I did general arts and then I had to like take a year because of the way that I did it. Like the credits didn't count for Fanshawe until next year, so I was just like in Meaford for a year, and I had to work. I worked a couple like hiring agency jobs, and I did construction for a bit, and then when that was done, they put me like apple packing. And I did that for 2 days, and it was the worst thing I ever did. Like, I quit after 2 days. Was it at that one there, right? Clarksburg and...
Yeah, like, it's off, like, 40, or just before 40.
Yeah. Brahms worked there.
Did he?
Dirty Brahms, man.
It was brutal, man. Like, the first day, my whole day was, like, a bag of apples would like come onto like a revolving table,
and
I would have to load like 12 into a box next.
How fast was it too? Are you like
it was
just
like it wasn't even like that fast. And then the second day I was building boxes, and literally all you do is just fold boxes, put it down a conveyor belt. I did that all day, and it was fucking brutal. And like people have been there for like forever. And the dude that I was working with when I was folding boxes, he was like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm here through a hiring agency too." He's like, "I thought like I would be here for like a couple months, and it's been like 3 years,
and they just won't let me leave."
And I was like, I need fucking out of here. Yeah, like
they look at you when you get in, run.
Yeah,
you know.
I was out of there, man. The first day I was done, I went home and I started applying for more jobs. The second day at my lunch, I got an email like, "Can you come in for an interview tomorrow?" It was for like snow removal, and I was like, "Yep." I like set up the interview, call in sick the next day, go to the interview, get the job, and then she's like, "Yeah, like it was in like early December, so there's no snow yet, but she's like, I'll like train you and stuff. Like, you can come in a couple times." I'm like, "Perfect." Quit the apple packing job. I was like, "I'm not coming back."
That's what up, man.
Oh man, it was so fucking brutal. It was because it's a factory, so it's not like you can put your headphones in.
I know.
So
I
it's just like
shit
in your own head for all day. It was yeah, and like the people that work there, like special people that like working in an apple packing factory. So it's like, this is not for me at all. Like,
some apple packers.
Yeah, it was strange. I don't recommend it at all. But yeah, man, cool. What do you got? You got anything else you want to promote? I think we went through like everything.
Yeah,
two albums.
much,
You're
man.
working on a third one.
Yeah, I think that's
got more music videos. That's cool, man. Is this your first like interview type thing?
No, I've been actually doing some shit with do you remember the Peak FM up in Collingwood there? Yeah, so I had an interview with John Eaton back in September there. Yeah. He ended up playing a track off the album. I guess they're still playing it up there.
Cool.
Like for every once in a while.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and I had this interview for this same thing, kind of like a web radio cast, you know what I mean? They broadcast out of Montreal, though.
Okay.
So it was recorded here in London, broadcast there, and I think in Texas, too.
Oh, cool.
But from that, I was able to hook up with this guy, Manon, who he distributes music to like the different radio stations and shit. So I've been getting some plays on like all the CBC stations.
Nice.
Some of the stations on Sirius XM here in Canada.
Awesome.
And like all the commercial hip hop stations, I guess, too.
Awesome.
Have at least, well, not all of them, but a good chunk of them have at least downloaded it and played it once.
Right.
Apparently.
That's cool.
From what the report shows.
Right.
So, yeah, man.
Oh man, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel like you just like go and you're searching for all this stuff, so some people come for you?
Yeah, essentially, you know what I mean? I've had a few people come to me too for like some of the side jobs and stuff like that too, so
that's awesome.
But yeah, I was like, you know what, I gotta start making some money and not sitting down looking for stuff right now. Like I've sent everything out I need to, but now some people are hitting me back, so that's good. But yeah, man, I had to kind of get around to some of these other things before they flaked or went off to someone else, right?
Yeah, well, that's the thing with like music too, is you gotta be like a little pushy at the start.
Yeah, and then, totally.
And then people start coming to you.
Definitely.
But that's good, man. I'm glad you're getting lots of plays and stuff.
Yeah, man, it's fucking getting there. The social media's actually kind of blown up a little bit too.
That's good.
I think for Facebook the most, it's gotten like I think like 1,600 followers, something like that now. Nice. And then I'm almost at 1,000 for Instagram and Twitter and all that. So.
Yeah,
it's getting there, buddy.
Yeah, it's weird. Social media is weird. I talk about this a lot because I'm like fascinated by how it works, and
it is fucking weird, man. It's like a trippy algorithm, all to do with like advertising.
And you like kind of have to be like, you have to be picky at like when you're posting stuff, kind of.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like you actually have to like plan your shit.
Your timing, your days, and all that shit.
You can't just kind of be like, oh fuck, I should post, and then like. You know, because if it's like a certain time of day, it's probably not gonna do as well if you like,
man.
You know, so
for those sponsored ones though, like whenever I put money on that, I'm just do it whenever, because I find it's gonna take a while for it to be reviewed, approved, and then set up anyway. So if I do it at that time, it's not even gonna work. Yeah, I usually either do it before. If I'm doing it then, I wait till the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least expect that it'll be ready the next day.
Right. Yeah, for the sponsored stuff, like, you just, like, do you control really when it goes out? Or, like...
Yes, you can.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I haven't done that yet, so, like, I don't have anything to sponsor you. So,
True.
but one day, soon. That's
For
cool,
sure,
though, man.
Yeah, I've been fucking checking it out. You guys are... I dig all the photos.
Yeah, man.
How
That's
did
all
you
Julia,
get into that
man.
factory?
She, I'll tell you after, man. I think it's trespassing.
Okay.
I'll tell you. There's a way, though. There's a way. It was cool. Yeah, man. That was a trick. I just found a photographer, and I started dating her, and then that's the trick. It's free. Man. And then...
Dude, that's perfect.
It's perfect. Just document everything. Yeah. That's why I figured if we just had, like, too much footage, like, that's not a bad idea. Because then you could just, like, be picky.
Exactly.
And then there's probably good content in there, so.
Totally.
Yeah. But cool, man. We'll put Meaford on the map.
Definitely.
So then people, like, listen back to this and then actually know what we're talking about.
Meaf Nation.
Meaf Nation. Well, cool, man. This was fun.
Right on, buddy. Man, thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. Anytime. Come back.
All right,
Come
cool.
back.
We'll do. Peace out.